I just wanted to do a quick video just to show a couple of dates in April that I've been looking at, just so it gets off my chest so I don't think about it anymore. The news is obviously looking like we're heading for World War III, but here, let's have a look at the dates. Tomorrow we've got the Friday the 13th. Now it's been 303 days since the Grenfell fire, and obviously we know Grenfell now was 71 dead, which was Trump's age, and it was on Trump's birthday last year, the 14th of June. And the moon's at 8% tomorrow, so obvious Friday the 13th. So if anything goes down, you'll be like, oh, it's Friday the 13th. Saturday, I like the look of Saturday just because it was the 104th day of the year, which is like the 10-4 message received. And you can write it 144 or 414 if, Americans. Not only that, it's 153 years since Lincoln got assassinated. 153 being the 17th triangular, and I'll put a link in the video for the video that Exit Time did with the connection to the Vesica Pisces and other things to do with the 153. But yeah, I've said to Saturday before because I like the look of that one. You've got your 0% illumination on the Sunday, day 105, with the new moon on the Sunday, the 16th. Then the moon goes back to 3% on day 107, and then day 108, which I think a couple of people have said they're expecting something big to happen that day. The reason I was looking at it again was because of that Lambda's 115 video. I'll stick that in the description as well, where he basically just added up the ciphers of God. I think I've got my ramblings here. God equaling 108 if you to add up the first four ciphers, the full reduction, reverse ordinal, and the English 17, 10, 55, 26 equaling 108, and that means it's 17%. 109, 19th of April, 15%, 24th, sorry. These are the moon illuminations. I'm just skimming through it just so I don't make this a really long video. Obviously, I've mentioned this one before. Queen's birthday, moon's at 34%. It's day 111. And that's the day the Space Needle in Seattle is 55 years old. And it's 6,066 days since the original 9/11. Again, Seattle's a big one. Everybody thinks something's going to go down then. I don't know what day is what. I'm just pointing out the obvious. Do you know what I mean? Just get it off my chest. I'll put the link in the description to my St. George video, because I think 113, I see that all the bloody time. St. George's Day 23rd. And that means it's 68%, 78%, 86%, 93%. I suppose Friday the 27th, you've got the 7-11 backwards for the Knights Templar, because it's been 711 years since they were executed on Friday the 13th. I circled 118 and mentioned that the last time just because of the silly English advert with the 118, and I know it's incepted for a reason. But the next day, I missed the obvious again. It's full moon, 29th. Or I don't know if it's full moon actually, or moon's at 100% illumination. It's the full moon the next day, but 9/11 backwards. 8 months, 8 days since the eclipse in July, 21st of August. And 88 days since the lunar eclipse on the Back to the Future date, which I thought was a hoax day, but it wasn't. 131. So that is the day to look at, I think, 29th. Again, Sundays tend to be quiet, but at this point, who fucking knows? Do you know what I mean? I don't, honestly, no idea. And then obviously that takes us to, like I say, I think the full moon's actually on the 30th. And then obviously on the 121, you've got... I always think May Day. It's not actually May Day on that date, it's the Workers' Day. May Day's on the 7th. But I keep thinking about 21 blackjack pops up all the time, and that's just a 21 reflector. So, yeah, a lot going on. And just while I'm here as well, talked about Mother's Day before, the American one. Again, that 153, like the Lincoln connection. You can write that, the English way would be 135. Obviously, it's 513, the way the Americans write it, and it's day 133. And there we go. Hopefully, like I said before, if the Queen makes it, we can have like a Game of Thrones red wedding on day 139. And I just wanted to point out, what was another thing? Trump's birthday, 14th of June, because I know we're all waiting on it. I just circled that date because I like the reflector, the 166199 reflector. Another Friday the 13th we've got in July. No, is it? Or is it June? What's June? Hang on. And the reason I noticed it was because apparently it's a super new moon. I don't know what's super about it. I was just looking into the moon because I know that these hoaxes seem to be to do with, the planet alignments and all that kind of jazz. So, yeah, day 194, we've got a super new moon on the next Friday the 13th in July. So yeah, a lot going on. And again, I don't know, I've just circled some of these days because I like, just the reflector, that 196169. So yeah, a lot fucking going on. I hope that wasn't too boring because I know sometimes I just kind of ramble. Yeah, Bella. She's like devil eyes, isn't she? Yeah. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of get all that off my chest and leave it be. So thank you guys. Night.